Yo, that's another thing I was talking about. People always wonder how come, they say, how come immigrants come to America with nothing and they always do better than black people? Because, they say, because the word immigrant implies choice. They come in here because they know they're going to be treated better than black people. No matter how bad immigrants are treated in their country, when they come to America, they're always going to be treated better than black people. And that's because one of the main reasons is because black people don't stick together. Like when Africans and Jamaicans come to America, they're taught not to fuck. Well, not Jamaican. I don't know about Jamaicans, but Africans, they're taught not to fuck with black people. And that's one of the reasons. But like I said, when immigrants come to America, they get invited. They get a welcoming mat. They got a welcoming mat. If not, they will stay in their own country. They're like, why do people need to go to another country to work hard? They go to another country to work hard because there are incentives. They're going to be treated better. No matter how bad they're being treated in their country, they know when they go to that other country, there's going to be a race of people there that they're going to be treated better than. That's why. There's somebody there that they can look down on, which is American blacks. Because American blacks, we don't own, we look good, but we don't own and control shit. You go in a black neighborhood, you don't see no black businesses. You might see black Caribbean businesses or black African businesses, but you don't see black American businesses. Only black American businesses you're going to see in the hood is barbershops, beauty salons, and probably a food, somebody, something about a restaurant or something like that. But you don't be seeing black-owned businesses and shit like that in the hood. But like I said, immigrants come to America because they know no matter how bad they being treated in their country, when they come to America, they're going to be treated better. That's why they come. And they come, see, money don't circulate in black neighborhoods. Money don't go from one black hand to another black hand to another black hand. You go to an Italian neighborhood, money goes from one Italian to another Italian to another Italian. You go in an Asian neighborhood, the money goes from one Asian to another Asian to another Asian. You go in a Jewish neighborhood, the money goes from one Jewish man to another Jewish man to another Jewish man. It does that, from what I understand, like 18 times in a Jewish neighborhood. But you go into a black neighborhood, the money goes from a black hand to a black hand, then it leaves the neighborhood. It does it one time, from a black hand to a black hand, then it leaves. And the main reason it leaves is because immigrants come to America and they put them in the hood. They put them in the hood to make money off of black people. That's why money don't, that's why if you go in a black neighborhood, you see the Arabs own the business, you see the Jews own the business, you see the Asians own the business in a black neighborhood. That's why it's like that. And there's a direct link between crime and poverty. That's why black neighborhoods are so poverty ridden, because there's nothing flourishing in the hood. You don't know the people that own the businesses. They're not family. You don't give a fuck about them. You might call them Occams and shit like that, but that's about it. But that's what it is, and that's why everybody comes to America and they do better. They get invited. Y'all make it seem like they just come over here on a whim. No. Who paid for them to get over here? Who paid for them to have a place to stay when they get here? Who found them an apartment after a while when they get here? They don't just, that's how they make it seem like early immigrants just popped up in America and they came to America to work hard. No, they came to America, hard work was called nigger work. Nobody could work harder than a slave. They came here because they know they was not going to be treated like slaves. They would be treated better. And they make it seem like their language handicaps them. Their language does not handicap them. They use their language to keep their neighborhood on lock. That's what it's like that for. And they don't even, technically, they don't even have to leave their house. They never have to leave their neighborhood. Everything they need is right there in their neighborhood. They got the hospital. They got the medical center. They got the movie theater. They got supermarkets. They got cleaners. They got beauty salons. They got food stands. They got everything they need in their neighborhood. And these people speak their language. They don't have to leave their neighborhood. Their language is not a handicap. It's a flex. But people make it, but that's what you see in the paper. You know, these people write this stuff. Immigrants come to America and they work hard and they do better than black people because they get invited. That's why. And they get loans. If not, they will stay in their own country. Just like I was watching these white dudes with rebel flags. And one of the white dudes got a red beard. He's part Irish. That's what America did. France, England, and Germany, and all them other countries emptied all their prisons and their mental institutions, and they sent them to live in America. And what America did is they sent them to the state of Georgia, and they sent them to the state of Georgia so slaves could stop running from South Carolina into Florida, because Florida was a free state that was owned by Spain. So black slaves would run away from South Carolina and North Carolina and go hide in the Everglades. That's when they become Seminoles. So to stop that, America invited France, England, and Germany over, and France, England, and Germany and Ireland emptied all their prisons and their mental institutions, and they sent them to live in the state of Georgia. People just don't pop up and come to America. They get invited. The word immigrant implies choice. And by the definition and term, black people are not immigrants. All right?